Here's one. Down. Got one. Freaking dropping down. We just freaking got here. I've not even made a jig stroke yet. I was dropping my tube down. One came flying up and smoked it. I didn't even shoot an intro yet. This is insane. Yeah, me and Jess just got out here. We're out for just a little half-day fish. And that's the fastest I've ever caught a lake trout. That was absolutely insane. I don't think it's small. Maybe? Yeah? I told you this was a good spot. Did you not believe me when I said I got one?
Well, you just said something and I haven't even barely turned my graph on yet. I knew I was taking this hole. I'll show you later. Nice one.
Can't see.
I can see your stuff. Oh, he's all wrapped up. Oh, you got him underneath. He's all wrapped up.
Up here.
I don't know if he's gonna come up there.
New 10-inch hole. Come on, buddy. All wrapped up. That's a new record for me. Fastest I've ever caught a trout. We got here just in time for our major. Literally, like we're 10 minutes past peak, but after peak's been the best. If you guys have been watching the channel, you probably know that already. Nice fish. Whoa! And he wants to get out of here.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Okay, buddy. Thanks for stopping by so quick. Oh, what an exciting start to the day. Not even close to ready. But welcome to today's episode. We're going to see if we can put some trout on the ice real quick. That one there was on just this chartreuse and white tube I keep doing super well on. I got some brand new tubes and I forgot to freaking bring them today. I had some really nice small ones from when they're being kind of finicky. But that one was not finicky at all.
Got one.
Got one? Nice.
Can you pull my deucer out?
Yep. What happened?
Came off the bottom.
Smoked it?
Yep.
Looks like a nice one.
Feels good. Ooh.
Ooh. Your drag loose enough?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Shit.
You don't want to loosen that a little bit? It's tight.
Is it?
I think so.
I think it's going pretty good. If I loosen it anymore,
You think it's spooled?
Okay.
Goodness.
I was like not expecting him to eat that quick.
He came flying off the bottom?
Yeah, and I still had my hand on the back of the reel, so I was like, oh man.
All the other ones we were catching.
This is like my first time here in almost a year.
Does it feel good to be home?
Yeah.
Feels pretty heavy to be home.
Good thing we're going to the camp to get my workout stuff because biceps are about to seize. Okay. Quit
Alright, I see him.
quit misbehaving.
Saw him for a sec.
Oh, there's my leader.
Oh my god, it's big.
Okay. Okay, we're
Just careful. Attention.
okay.
Yep, it's close.
Tell me when you can see his head.
Not quite yet.
Oh, I see him swimming away from the hole. You be careful.
I'm trying, I got a really bad glare.
You want me to do anything?
Nope, just get ready in case he runs.
Okay.
Just trying to back him up. He's pretty tired.
Can I reel a little bit?
If you want to. Here comes his head. Got him. Oh, Jess.
Woo!
Look at that thing.
That's a dark,
oh
dark one.
You freaking pegged him.
Smoked him! Come here, big boy.
Hold that one up, babe.
Gotta go this way.
That way? Yeah. Nice. Awesome fish.
Look how dark its back is.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
How do I look?
Like a freaking supermodel. Down a little bit.
Good?
Yeah. Is that your biggest laker through the ice?
Yeah, for sure. Ready?
Yeah.
Woo!
Give me some. That was a battle.
That was fun. I just love how they just chasing it so much.
So like how far did he chase?
Like other fish, you have to like jig them and like get the, like, I mean, you have to jig these to get them intrigued, but as soon as they're like interested, it's like straight reel, like it's a race.
So like how
it came
far?
Right off the bottom probably. I was jigging like, well, this is on the drop off, so my transducer's kind of iffy, but I was in 32 feet, probably right on the drop off, and I was jigging like 5 feet off of that.
Yeah.
And it just came straight up. But it's a false bottom, so I don't know actually how deep it is. It says 58.
Yeah. So that's the deep side of your transducer.
Yeah, so I was jigging in 32.
Right.
And it just came straight off the bottom and it hit at like 26.
Woo!
I didn't even have time to say, oh, here's the one.
Got one. Real.
That was stupid. That was so stupid.
Why? What happened?
Oh my goodness. I can't even believe that happened. Oh, not a whitefish. Oh, I lost it. I was just gonna loosen my drag. That was ridiculous.
What happened?
I was just like thinking to myself, I could use a snack. So I was like, whatever, I'll just drop it right down to the bottom. Sometimes when I don't see anything, I drop it right down to the bottom. And then I just like, I jigged it twice and I like almost felt like I had resistance. So I think I had a bite.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I just hit the bottom. So then I reeled straight up, and as soon as I got, because it's the false bottom still, as soon as I got where I could see, there's just like, oh, I can't believe I lost it.
So what Jesse's talking about with this false bottom, if you guys look, I'll go into split screen zoom here. So my graph is reading 59.4 feet of water, right? Well, if you look on the side here, that's way down here where you get this really solid red. So all this green stuff here is actually a false bottom. And what I mean by that is your transducer, I've got my transducer settings at 15 degrees right now, okay? So when your transducer is shooting your cone angle down, I'm on such a steep break line here that one side of my transducer in that 15 degrees is hitting here, okay? And that's, say, 44 feet of water, about where the top of that green is. And the bottom of that is 59 feet. So there's actually, you know, call it 18, 20 feet of that green area that doesn't look like, it looks like a school of bait or something that's in your way. Or it could even look like bottom, but it's really not. You'll watch here, I'll drop my jig all the way through this green stuff without hitting bottom at all. Okay, now you can see my jig going down. I should be getting to bottom. Right there is bottom, okay? So that is my bottom. You'll probably start to see my jig come up here a little bit through the false bottom, and there I'm above it. So you can see how much water is really extra, or how much extra water is really there. And being able to recognize that false bottom is really important, so that you know that you're on a super steep break line. Sometimes if you get just a really clean reading, it probably means there's no other, you know, break lines or anything close in your area. As in this fact, where I know that this break is super steep, and just a few feet to my right is probably only 40 feet of water, and a few feet to my left is probably 60 feet of water. So I know I'm right on that really nice edge, and then I like to jig just above it so you can see kind of clearly of what's going on around you. But then also, you don't want to be jigging ever below the fish, right? Fish have eyes on top of their head, they're always looking up. So any fish that's on the right side of me, I don't want to be jigging below that start of that false bottom mark, because then they can't see the jig. So keep it high, keep it suspended, and just understand that you're not always going to read your true bottom when you're on a really rocky piece of structure like this and it's really, really steep. Here's one. Oh! Come on. What the heck? Just talking about moving. Like every time we talk about moving, we see one. That one, he did everything right. Except for get the bait in his mouth better.
You did everything wrong.
Alright, peanut gallery, I've had enough of you. I don't know why I even bring her.
Here's one. Oh my god, get it. Where did he go? I can't say here's one because then I lose them.
Here's one.
He was like on top of it.
I got one. Got him.
Oh man! Wait, I have one too. Wait.
Double up.
Do you need help?
No, I'll get this one. Double me up. So I just missed that last one, and I reeled my tube up to fix it. And I'll show you what happens when they bite it and you miss them. It's just a little guy. Yeah, little guy. He's fat though. He's really chunky. He's really pretty too. Look at the colors on that one. Gorgeous. He's got like the orange and everything going on. Nice pretty trout. Just a little guy, but they're all fun. So what happens is when I miss that trout, what happens is your line tightens up and it comes to the top of your line tie, okay? And what happens when I'm trying to fish this tube horizontally, and when you miss one, you're ripping that line up, so the line actually rotates on your line tie, and then your tube's hanging more vertical. So I reeled my tube up. You want to take your line and pull it back so your tube hangs more horizontal, okay? And as soon as I did that, I dropped it back down. On the way down, that fish showed up, cracked it. That was cool. Here's one. Got him. On the frickin' drop. I just switched holes. Finally, I get to hook one on my new spot.
Slushy here, man.
Look at that. I was dropping it down. He frickin'.
See, I told you they like. That's all they wanted.
Just yo-yo it, Ben.
I can do this.
Oh. Getting close.
Yeah. There, see him. See the tail. He doesn't look super big. Maybe I just see the flash. Feisty.
Feisty. Dude, all of them are fun. Doesn't matter if they're 2 pounds or 20 pounds.
Oh.
Oh, he's better than I
Just
thought.
kidding.
Got him. Nice.
Sick.
That one's picture worthy.
Yeah.
Pegged him.
You want to get your camera?
Yeah, right at the top of the.
Everything looks
Beak.
so small with a 10-inch pole.
Beauty of a fish. So fun, man. There's nothing better than lake trout through the ice. If you ice fish and you don't fish for lake trout, you're crazy. So much fun. Is he right there? Oh yeah.
That could be the same fish.
Oh no, the other one was bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I didn't even get back to my hole yet.
You silly.
I think they're liking your glow tube.
Yeah. It's a nice little guy.
Yeah.
Let him go?
Yeah.
Let him go? Yeah.
Nice work.
This girl is on fire.
Here's one. Oh, just missed him. Come on. Got him. I like your spot, Jesse. I'm not sure. My GoPros were just being funny. I hope you guys saw Jesse's last fish he just caught. I'm not sure if they were actually recording or not. Yeah, this is 5 minutes later and another feisty trout. They're like,
That one's pretty, actually.
yeah, it's really pretty. Oh, look how short his tail is. He's deformed.
Stumpy.
Stumpy! Look at his tail, guys. That's not right. That distance there is supposed to be larger.
Oh, he's got a big tail.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, these ones I don't know, we're probably on spot number 6 or 7. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video with the one and only Jesse Baker. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel below, and we'll see you